Hello there, ladies and gentlemen. Moletrap here, coming at you with another StarCraft commentary. We got game number 3. Game number 3. Not GOM number 3, but game number 3. This is GOM number 1. This is GomTV. And apologies if I'm repeating myself, but I think this is something that I said before I had to restart the last VOD. But GomTV, I think it's interesting. You can see the bear paw logo there. It's interesting to think about the fact that this Star League is this led to me being able to cast in Korea, because this is the first GomTV MSL. They were sponsoring. They started off sponsoring MSLs, and then after a while, they're like, "Hey, you know what? This is pretty good for our brand to have these Star Leagues." And then they created the GomTV Star League for StarCraft 2, which is what I ended up casting for in Korea. So it's kind of interesting to think about that fact that here back in 2007, this is kind of their first foray into being involved with esports, and ended up resulting in me achieving a dream and living in Korea, casting StarCraft. So anyways, it's a tie ball game here between Bisu and Light. This is the quarterfinal. Whoever wins this will be going on to the semifinals, which, both these guys, again, it's kind of interesting to think about the fact that both these guys are relatively new. They've both been playing in Pro League pretty well. They're both actually very, very important members for their team, because they're on the same team at this point in time. So they've been very, very strong players in the Pro League, but neither of them have really gotten a Star League performance that was very good. So this is a potential breakout for either one of them. First semifinal for whichever one makes it past this, actually. So it's kind of interesting to think about that. But yeah, and it's also cool to think about the fact that this is like, they had no idea in 2007. It's the beginning of 2000. They had no idea that they would be playing against each other in a Star League 15 years later in 2022 in the ASL. Actually, wasn't the ASL quarterfinals, or was it the semifinals? I don't know. But it's just kind of amazing to think about that, right? That these two players are here. They are playing a series in this Star League, and 15 years later, after both of them have gone through the military, and oh my god, that kitten is adorable and it's screaming something, and that's great. I just did the online orientation. Oh my gosh, they both have kitten chirples this time instead of the cartoons. This is great. They have matching chirples in all the games. That's so amazing. That's so amazing. That's so cool. Anyways, kittens are great. Yeah, I just finished the online orientation for a local animal shelter, so I can volunteer with kitty cats. So I'm a cat fan. I'm a dog fan too. Some people are like, no, it is one or the other. You have to be a fan of a certain kind of animal and hate every other animal. But I'm probably gonna start off working with cats, at least at the shelter, and then I might do stuff with dogs later as well, depending on how much time I have and everything. But yeah. Anyway, random side thing, by the way, I actually kind of want to get a cat of my own, maybe 2. If I got kittens, I would get 2 kittens so they can play with each other. But I want to do a lot of traveling, especially this year, and so does anyone know I don't know, I'm not sure what to do, because I feel like if I get a cat, I don't want to just then put it in a kennel or whatever, because when I travel, I don't travel for a weekend. I travel for 2 or 3 weeks at a time at the least, so I'm actually going to try and go to TwitchCon in October, but I'm not just going to fly down for the convention and then fly out again. I'm going to go down and visit people in California for maybe a month even, or something like that. So it's what do you do with a cat for that long? So I don't know. Anyway, if anyone has any ideas, let me know. LMK. Or if anyone lives in Washington and wants to cat sit for me for a month, let me know. Yeah, anyways, this is interesting. We got Light going for 2 barracks here, by the way, versus Fast Nexus. So this could be I'm trying to act as if I don't know the results of this game when I say this, but this could be a very quick win and finish off the series for Light. We could see Light advancing to the semifinals here in a moment, because this is basically almost a build order counter, going for 2 barracks. Actually, he's got 3 barracks? Wait, oh, there's proxy barracks? I didn't even see. Those are proxy barracks. Oh my gosh, this is amazing. He actually has a single barracks And this is Blitz X, so you can see that there's like this lane through the middle that's small enough that only small units can fit through, and then there's a larger lane sort of through the bottom middle, and then there's another lane through the bottom. So there's 3 different ways to go from the left side of the map to the right side. You get players kind of taking one side or the other. So this is really interesting. Light is basically doing a feint. Like, oh, I don't have anything. I just have this wall at the top of my ramp, and he's building up this force of Marines at the bottom right as well, while he's kind of, you know, playing dead in his main. He's got this academy secretly in the back. He's just producing a few Marines out of his barracks to try and disguise. He's trying to make it seem like, oh, I'm just doing a barracks expansion, and I've got a command center building behind this wall, and I've got to build a bunker to deal with this. And he's gonna move out. Oh my gosh, even as the medics. Oh my gosh, and Bisu's forces are nowhere near this either. Okay, he does have 2 Dragoons, but 2 Dragoons are just gonna get stimmed down. He's trying to, you know, force the issue onto Lightspace, but here now he knows. I would love to see Bisu's face right now. The look of shock on his face. There we're seeing Light's face right now. He's going in, or he's charging in. The probes are running out of the natural expansion. And he's roasting as many as he can. He's going to get up the ramp, and on top of the gateways, there's just a couple Dragoons here. 1 Dragoon pops out. Very bad timing for that Dragoon to just immediately die to these Marines. A 2nd Dragoon pops out, but it's actually a little bit better timing because the probes are there to help as well. Bisu has fallen back his forces. Light has attack moved with the forces that he built in his main as kind of a feint to act like he was just defending with that, and this is just such a great move here by Light. What a beautiful build, and it looks like he might take game number 3 with a little bit of a clever cheese here. I don't know if you called it. I mean, it's so clever. I don't know if you'd even call it a cheese. It's just a mind game build. But Bisu has just gotten enough Dragoons that it doesn't even matter. Now, Light is trying to mount his forces together with the medics there. He's losing Marines, but he's going to try and regroup these medics with the Marines that he already had. And it looks like he's going to, oh my gosh, he's going to fall back. Bisu has fought it off. How did he do that, ladies and gentlemen? How did he do that? Now, was it a mistake for Light to go into the main and try and camp on top of the gateways? Maybe that was his mistake. Maybe he should have just gone for the Nexus and killed it off. He would have had the deeps to kill off that Nexus pretty easily. Maybe that was the play. I don't know, but now the robotics support bay is up. He's found those proxy barracks, so he's going to be able to shut those down. Bisu looking pretty strong here. Now, Light is pushing out with another force. He's regrouped. He's re-put things together. He's going all in on the bio, ladies and gentlemen. He's building another barracks. He's barely mining gas, just enough to get some medics out. And this is an all-in situation here by Light. He's going to lose those 2 barracks. He actually tried to build some units, and so some free losses, or free gains, I guess, for Bisu. He's stimming in with these Marines, doing a lot of damage here, ladies and gentlemen. The medics a little bit behind, not able to quite catch them out here, but we might have him do this. Now remember, the robotics facility is robotics support bay is complete. The Reaver is on the way, ladies and gentlemen. As soon as he get 1 Scarab off in that clump of Marines, it's over. He needs to get enough damage done before the Reaver comes out that he actually can win the game with this, but it's just going to be so difficult. He stims up the ramp to try and take out the Dragoon. He does lose the Dragoon, but he loses the Marine as well. And here comes the Reaver with the shuttle, and he tries to just jump on the Reaver with a couple Marines and target it down quickly enough, and it doesn't work. And there's the GG from Light. The all-in strategy was just not quite enough, and Bisu able to take the win. What a clever play. But Bisu, look at this, remember, they're teammates, so he's gonna go over and give him a handshake and a pat on the back there, and some relief on Bisu's face, though, nonetheless, managing to fend that off. And he's probably gonna ask him later, like, oh, see, they're like chatting right now. It's really cool to see that they're not like pissed or anything. They're being cordial as teammates, as, like, you know, talking about the way that the series went. He probably said, you know, like, oh, you almost had me there, like, oh, did you have range or something like that. So anyway, so Bisu advances to the semifinals, and obviously, and look at that guy smiling in the camera at the bottom. Hey, I'm on TV. Ah! Anyway, but I just don't know how he fends this off, man. Like, look at the situation. He's losing probe. I guess the thing is, he lost a lot of probes. He loses a Dragoon really easily. Maybe it's okay, hold on a second. Can I pause? Pause button. Maybe it's because I think it might be because of the positioning here. Bisu went in with probes, right? The probes actually disrupted him enough that the medics, look, 1 medic is with the Marines at the bottom that aren't in danger. 1 medic has been killed, and 1 medic is over on the side. It's been pushed away by the probes. So these Dragoons actually are able to kill the Marines on the left. That might have just been it. It might have been just the fact that he didn't have his group clumped up. You know, if he had his Marine group clumped up and he just camped on top, like, I can't use my mouse, but like if he just camped on top of let's see, can I make a little, I'm gonna use my I'm gonna use my logo as a pointer, guys. So look at the top left of my logo as my pointer, right? Like maybe if he just camped right here, this little pocket, it'd be really difficult for the probes, or maybe over here or something like that. Kept his group clumped up so that they have, you know, devoted firepower. He was trying to go off and kill these dragoons. Doesn't really matter that much. If he can kill off like this pylon, or something like that, then that could be, you know, the way to accomplish it. I'm not sure, but the fact that he lost, he kind of got ungrouped, and then he lost 2 or 3 of his Marines. You can see the little bloods over here, right? Protoss units don't bleed, so all this red is blood from Marines and such. And so, you know, imagine if there's, instead of 4 Marines and 2 medics, imagine if there's 7 Marines and 3 medics at the bottom of the ramp. Maybe if he doesn't go up, he just kills the Nexus or something like that. I don't know. It might have been that he felt like, okay, I'm on a timer and I need to, you know, try and get the killing blow. He actually kept a couple Marines at the bottom as well. Now these Marines are obviously, they were held back to, they needed to be in that bunker actually to deal with the units that Bisu was sending across the map. But he eventually tries to make them join it. You can see them, he moved them to the back of Bisu's base. It's kind of interesting. And now he falls back. Oops, I just hit stop instead of pause. Sorry, hold on a second here. Where's the thing? Where's the thing? Anyway, yeah, I guess you guys get the idea. I don't need to find the spot again, but okay, yeah, like here, he's got just a few Marines with a few medics, and at this point, Bisu hasn't lost his gateways. He's still pumping out of 2 gateways, and so his Dragoon count gets up pretty quickly here. And at this point, Light is forced to fall back, and Bisu kind of gets free kills on the backspin as well. The Marines are separated from the medics, and yeah, man, just didn't quite work out. So anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks very much for watching. What a great series. You know, and it's interesting because I don't think, I'll have to go back and check actually, but I don't think Klazar did this particular Star League because it was in 2006, but maybe I'll go back and do more games from the Star League. I'm not sure. It feels kind of weird to do more games from the Star League after I've already done the finals and the semifinals and go backwards. But I don't know, this series, like I said, I really wanted to see Bisu versus Light from 15 years ago, since they met in the Afrika Star League, and because, you know, Light obviously won the Afrika Star League recently, and so I just kind of wanted to I don't know, I just wanted to see how that went, basically, and just kind of look at the old days and see how they matched up against each other, you know, back in the day. So anyways, but I hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks very much for watching, and I'm just double checking here, by the way, in the background, that yeah, Bisu and Light met in the semifinals of the ASL, so I was right about that. So anyway, kind of cool to see them battling it out after so long, and just kind of neat to see the throwback of the same series is kind of cool. Hope you all enjoyed it. Thanks for watching. GG.